But first this evening, a major update to a CBS News Philadelphia investigation. Upper Darby will create an $800,000 fund to repay drivers who received parking tickets over the course of nearly 2 years.
This is part of a federal settlement that comes after a CBS News Philadelphia investigation spotlighted incompetence in the proper collection of parking tickets. Here's Chief Investigative Reporter Joe Holden with the very latest in his continuing investigation.
Brian Burke is no longer on Township Council. He's just a taxpayer now.
I still don't believe anything's resolved for the residents of Upper Darby on the parking scheme.
And he's fired up, thinking about the many investigations that came after CBS News Philadelphia uncovered a scandal 2 years ago within the township's parking enforcement department.
I don't think the investigation from the township was correct. I don't believe everybody did their job.
You're not pleased?
Oh, absolutely not. As a president of council at the time, I was not pleased at all. As a resident, I'm not pleased.
Burke is frustrated the township got itself into this mess. He believes there is deeper criminal conduct, not just incompetence. This comes as the township is settling a federal class action lawsuit over the parking ticket mess. A Clifton Heights woman sued Upper Darby last year. Burke is angry there even has to be a settlement after the township bungled the proper collection of parking ticket penalties. David Stanok is the plaintiff's attorney.
The investigation at CBS that initially alerted our client that she wasn't alone, or this wasn't an isolated instance of her getting parking tickets but being left in limbo when she received no notice about how she can fight or otherwise dispute the ticket.
The complaint says some people, like Stanok's client, simply pleaded guilty and paid the ticket, even if they wanted to contest it because of the confusion created by the township. Stanok says the township is in the process of identifying every single driver who was ticketed between January 1st, 2021 and December 31st, 2022. An $800,000 fund is intended to repay most of the drivers' fines and penalties associated with all those tickets.
They should have been giving people a notice saying, hey, if you want to dispute this, this is how and when you do it. It's that simple.
Let's back up 2 years and 2 months ago. It all started after sources tipped us off that parking tickets were suddenly no longer being sent by the township to district courts. After we began pressing, a troubling picture emerged. The Pennsylvania court system confirmed that thousands of parking tickets were only sent to them for processing after we started asking questions, meaning batches and batches of unprocessed tickets were not sent to the courts until a day or two before we ran our investigation on the 11 o'clock news in January of 2023. At the time, township officials calculated they had lost approximately $1.5 million in revenue. The district attorney and an audit of the township and its parking department found there was incompetence in the management of parking tickets, but no criminal wrongdoing. The settlement, given preliminary approval by a federal judge last month, also calls for operational changes.
The township has also agreed to take some steps or make some changes in how it operates its parking department so that it does the right things and sends out the notice, and so that hopefully this doesn't happen again.
Upper Darby Township, which has now consolidated parking enforcement under the police department, released this statement to us, writing in part, the township has conducted a thorough review of its parking enforcement processes, including ticketing and the delivery of tickets to the court. These processes have been carefully analyzed and revised to ensure transparency, accuracy, and integrity. Meanwhile, former council president Burke is angry about the lost ticket revenue and wants the new state attorney general to investigate what happened.
$800,000, $1.5 million, taxpayers hurt here. You know, police department, fire department, parks and recreation, arts and education, they all hurt because money was missing. We could have used it.
Upper Darby officials say they are committed to cooperating with this federal court settlement. As for those who paid a parking ticket, they will be hearing about how to make a claim. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Joe Holden.
And as we mentioned, Joe has been following developments in this story for years now. We shared his coverage on our website, cbsphiladelphia.com.